This is the Lender Block Podcast, brought to you by Lender Block Corporation, the creators of the Blender platform and the partner platform.
What's up, y'all? So excited. We finally got to the airport. You know we're flying to Atlanta right now. Once we get there, we're going to link up with Juwan. He's going to get there a little bit before us. Going to go to the house, chill, give you another update. It's going to be super cool. Probably do something cool tonight, but straight thing, 8 a.m. we're going to be at the convention center. We're going to be right there for Invest Fest. We're excited. Flying down there. Let's go.
Have a group debrief before we take over Atlanta. Talk to you a little bit.
This is the Lender Block Podcast.
Put that credit line we create out on the dashboard where other members who want to be lenders can lend you funds. They're going to earn the interest compounding payments that you make. This is the same way you repay your credit card bill every month or whatever. That's going to go to these people who lend you the funds. So it's really a functional application.
You go down,
It allows members to lend and borrow peer-to-peer without having to apply for credit score. You can choose your own credit line, credit limit, and interest minimum monthly payment, and you can lend to other people and earn the payments the bank earns from you when you make your bank card, credit card payments. So it's peer-to-peer lending. We took the bank out of it completely. Real cool platform. What we're looking for is investment capital. You know what I mean? So I made this company completely black-owned from Baltimore.
in your life and the season that you're in right now. And to get to that point, because you didn't just wake up with this.
Two words: discipline and patience. Discipline and patience. You know what I'm saying? Discipline because I tell people all the time, like, knock that out. Run your own race, yo.
Yeah. Even as successful people, we have to not look at that. We can't look at other podcasts and other brands and other platforms. We just have to focus on what God called us to do and do it in the way He told us to do it, and not try to be like everybody else. It doesn't matter what level of success you're at. You have to focus on what God called you to do. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So tell me what got you.
Profit or for-profit companies, any industry, doesn't matter the
I'd
industry.
love to collaborate.
Oh, what's your name?
My name is Michael.
I'm Stormy. Good to meet
Yeah,
you.
nice to meet
So
you.
what is this?
Yeah, I have a company called Lender Block Corporation.
Uh-huh.
We allow members to lend and borrow peer-to-peer without having a FICO credit score.
Okay.
So you can create your own credit line. You're going to choose your own interest rate, your own minimum monthly payment, whatever you can afford. Then other members can lend you money, and they'll basically be giving you
Like
the
a
interest
crowd
compounding
fund.
payments.
Okay,
So you're basically
I got it.
replacing the bank in the system.
Yeah, I got what you're saying.
Yeah, so this is our first step here. We have around 3,600 uniquely owned accounts,
Yeah.
and we have 40 different credit lines. We're trying to expand quickly. One
Is your
blessing.
email on here?
Oh no, I typically keep it to our website, but for a personal thing, I can definitely put my email on there for
Okay.
you. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can write that on there.
Write it on there. We're gonna loop back.
Okay, shorty. Okay, shorty. Yeah, shorty, yeah, shorty, yeah. Beat it up, beat it up. Beat it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, dumb as shit.
It allows you to lend and borrow peer-to-peer without having a FICO credit score.
Wait,
That's our entire thing. So you can lend and borrow peer-to-peer. As a borrower, you do not need a FICO credit score. So you can create your own credit line as a borrower. You get to choose your own minimum monthly payment and your own interest rate. You'll put that out on the dashboard, and other members will lend you funds. If you choose to be a lender, you can lend and earn interest compounding payments just like the bank does. So the bank usually earns from your credit card payments. But if you So look, my company is called Lender Block Corporation. I have a company that makes software. This app is called Lender Platform. As you can see, it allows members to lend and borrow peer-to-peer without having a FICO credit score. It's a means of procuring credit for those who don't have credit scores. So you can lend to people as well. Everything is compounding your payments and the bank will line there, credit card or something like that. You can also stake collateral. When you stake collateral, you're increasing the borrower's credit limit, you're going to receive commission payments for every transaction that goes through that credit. So this is the borrower, no interest rate, no monthly payment. Other bankers can lend to that credit line for any otherwise, and you earn the interest compounding payments that you otherwise earn. So this is peer-to-peer lending without FICO credit score. All taking the bank out of the system. You can create your own credit line, choose your own interest rate, no monthly payment as a borrower, whatever you can afford, whatever fits your budget. And then as a lender, you're going to earn the payments that that person will otherwise be paying bank to their bank or whatever. Joint venture of lenders.
If I needed money, you have the money. You're lending it to me.
Instead, and then you can also stake. Stake is how you set your credit limit. So we actually have people to provide stake in the credit line to make sure if disappears under some circumstance, you have collateral to lend against the lender's people. Yeah, so lending for borrowers is stake. This is the type of thing that comes from the institution. This is building a credit system that is honestly saying, forget that FICO system. Let's build a more social system of credit. So it's a completely new idea. Yeah. Other side is something similar. We run a Susu. Yeah. Susu. You have it? Susu is essentially creating a pool where people can contribute to that pool on a typical basis and receiving turns to withdrawal.
Yeah, every month somebody else gets it.
Yeah. This is the app for them. So we make these apps. This is our bread and butter here. I don't know my email, my phone number. My name is Michael.
Any wise words, Ken?
Not about this.
Not about this. Got it.
Passive income kind of thing, you know? You can also stake and earn passive income. Partner? Yeah, it's a partner. You know what partner is? Double sided.
Oh, it's double sided.
Yeah, yeah. You know partner?
No.
Partner, you ever heard of Susu?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
No, I haven't.
I was here yesterday, been here all day today.
All right,
Got
yeah.
a great master class coming up. So what do y'all do?
This looks really cool. But we have a software company called LenderBlock. We have two apps. Our first app is called the Blender Platform. That's this side. This app allows you to create your own credit line as a borrower without having a FICO credit score. You can choose your own interest rate and minimum monthly payment. And then lenders can lend you funds and receive the payments that the bank would otherwise receive.
Yeah, we did.
At the moment, if you get a chance, we're asking people to check out our app. Essentially, it's a lending and borrowing app. So similar to how you would get a loan from the bank, essentially your community crowdfund and provide you that same loan that the bank would. You choose your own interest rate, and instead of, like I said, the bank getting those profits and they're paying you on pennies, those dividends to your savings account, all that interest return will go back to you.
Okay.
And on the back, we have like Susu. I don't know if you remember during COVID, they had that little flower loom thing that was going around that if you put 500 in and then get enough people, yeah. So it's essentially a mobile form of that. So instead of doing the Western Union, you can do everything on the app.
Here we go here, and look, I think there might be some correlation between real estate acquisition and what we have going on here. This is called the Blender Platform. So we have an app here, Make Apps. Our company is called LenderBlock Corporation. This app allows members to procure credit without a FICO credit score. It's all peer-to-peer lending. You can lend, borrow, and stake.
Wow.
We're looking for different avenues to, enable people to use our software.
Okay.
I think it could be useful. I don't know. What do you think?
Sounds pretty good. It sounds like, so basically people get access to capital without their credit score.
Exactly.
Right. So it's
you can also lend to others if you want, or stake, so earn commission.
So is it collateralized or not collateralized?
Fully collateralized.
Fully collateralized. So what's it collateralized by?
Liquid cash put into credit lines, which is a form of it's really smart contracts.
Okay.
And those stakers are putting collateral in and earning back up to 1.25% of total transactional volume in the form of commissions. Yeah.
Oh, nice, man. That's nice. You definitely want to look into it.
Yeah.
They go broke when they're on you when you got corporations.
Oh, I like it. You got a business
Let me
card?
tell you about that.
Just like Monopoly.
What better?
If you get a chance, I'm going to trade you. I have basically a lending and borrowing app. So similar to how you can get a loan from the bank, you could get members of your family or your community to provide you that same loan and pay them back the interest rather than the bank paying you those pennies back in that return. And on the back, we have Susu. So I don't know if you remember during COVID, there was like that flower loom thing going around on Instagram. Like you put in 500, you bring somebody in. After that, probably not, maybe not. It was on Facebook. But essentially, it's a rotational savings app. So if you get a chance, check them out. All right, my friend, we're from Baltimore. He went to Morgan. He coded the app, both apps himself. I'm the fund management officer. So if you get a chance, check it out for me.
Our app is called the Blender Platform, and it allows members to lend and borrow peer-to-peer without having a FICO credit score. So what you can do with this is create your own credit line. You'll choose your own interest rate and minimum monthly payment. We put that out on a dashboard where other members can lend you funds. They'll receive the interest compounding payments, which you typically pay back to the bank. And then on the flip side, you can also stake. Staking increases borrowers' credit limits, and as a result of staking, you earn commissions of every transaction that goes through that credit line.
So is it more like investing?
Exactly. It's peer-to-peer lending without the bank being involved at all.
Okay.
We're trying to create a social economy free of banks, and what we really want is for a mid to small, maybe even large-scale investor to help us to collateralize more of our credit lines.
Okay.
We want a large-scale staker. We're looking to give out equity for this as well. Something even $20,000 we could use,
Right.
That can help to thousands of people just to create new credit.
Right.
So it's a huge deal.
Sounds good.
Get a chance, check out our app. So essentially, we're allowing people to form a sense of like a crowdfund. So instead of getting that loan from the bank, you can get your community and your family.
I can have this?
Yeah, you can have it. You can have more if you want them. I got hundreds. And then on the back, it's a rotational savings app. But this app basically we allow you to choose your own interest rate and minimum monthly payment. So instead of the bank enforcing you to pay that $500, that $700 a month that you may not have, you can choose your own and let the people know what you can pay, and then they can choose whether or not they want to invest.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay, thank you.
Thank you. Your family or friends or members of your community, just people outside of the bank, individual investors, to contribute to your loan. But we allow you to choose your own interest rate and your own minimum monthly payment. So instead of the bank telling you need $700 every month, and you only got $400, you can let the people know, hey, I got this $400. They give you every month. You can choose to invest or not. You know what I mean? So if you get a chance, check it out. My friend coded it himself. So thank you.
What we're looking for is someone to help us to collateralize on a large scale. We want a large scale staker. This is going to enable us to increase our transactional throughput by many fold. The more credit lines that we can provide higher credit limits for, the more transactions we can process. That's how we make our money. We'd be willing to give out actual equity for a large scale staking collaboration, as well as, of course, the 1.25% of total transactional volume in the form of commission payments. We also have a second app. We're not a one-trick pony. This app is something called Susu, a cultural practice where people contribute to a pool and receive rotational returns to withdraw some of that pool. And you can get your return fronted if you have an unforeseen expense or an emergency. So these are two. You look like you're a pretty well-to-do guy, and we'd love to do some type of collaboration.
Brought to you by Lender Block Corporation, the creators of
This is
the
a very
Blender
niche
platform
company.
and the
We're a
partner
fintech
platform.
firm, so.
This is the Lender Block Podcast,